Hey everyone, it's Pi Squared, and these are my hands, and probably the only time you're gonna see them. Unless you don't like and subscribe, I guess, but honestly, it just feels like I'm self-promoting already. This is a terrible start. Anyway, I'm Pi Squared. Some people call me Pierre, or Pi. However you read these 4 letters, just go with that. Today I have an amazing package from a fan 100% trust, and it's to me, the Pi, or Pierre. This is a terrible intro. Anyway, I also have a knife here. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube. It's a masculine knife here. It is a pretty pink knife, and I'm going to be unboxing this package using the pretty pink knife. Okay, so I don't know if I'm allowed to show this or not, but quite frankly, I don't really care. Oh, that is not good considering what's in here. I mean, I have no clue what's in here. Let's find out. It's hard to open. That is really hard to open. Why is this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Pi Tech Tips, you know what I'm saying? I do not go to a gym. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Just eviscerated the box. Oh my. Alright, we're just gonna have to use a knife. That's fine. I'm complacent in using a blade. Do not cut towards you. Here is the GPU in a sealable bag. A considerably sealable bag. So, this is actually quite heavy. I did not expect it to be this heavy for a low profile graphics card, and I'm gonna have to use the masculine blade over here to unbox this. Alright, so in my hands I behold to you the Zotac Gaming GTX 1650. This is a small form factor graphics card. This is a Dell Optiplex 7090 with a Core i7 10th generation and 16 gigabytes of RAM. We are just gonna have some fun installing it today, I guess. Or this could be completely depressing if it doesn't fit. The first step is we actually need to get inside of the computer, which we can do by pulling that latch down and feeling for whichever way this cover comes off. Okay, now this is a dusty PC. Additionally, I would like to note that this is a 200 watt power supply. I cannot recommend that anyone do this with a 200 watt power supply. I am a trained professional and I know exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, we are gonna have to pull this thing up and take these little guards out. These are brackets. Hold on to these because they are actually quite important, I would argue. Okay, so it has to go in this way because of the way that the bracket is. Right, you can move out of the way so that this has room to slide in there. I felt a click, but it just clicked into the little black space. Everything appears to be aligned though, so yeah, I think it's in, so we can close this up. And now just put the PC case back on. Which way does this go on? There we go. Back to the good vibes of this video. Okay, so now I'm going to be testing this out in a benchmark that is very rough. But real quick, we have to do some cable management, so let's go to that whenever that is, I guess. I'm in Minecraft, and this is a bunch of TNT. And I think the really only good stress test for any PC is if it can handle the good old TNT shebang. So we're going to go ahead and sit back and watch the chaos here as my GPU renders all of this glory. Okay. It is a slideshow. That is not even on the recording. That is just a slideshow presentation, my friend. I cannot even see my taskbar, or the hotbar. Okay. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, that is loud. That is loud. This was not a good idea for a benchmark. It works. I could say that much. I don't think I can do this anymore. It can't even do Alt F4. Okay, now it registered.